Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Here we are. We're back to Folklore, finishing up the album. Epiphany is the next song that I wanted to do here, and I cannot wait. So I have heard this song, but I wanted to cover it on my channel. But if you go way back to my first Taylor Swift reaction videos, where I was just a fledgling, I didn't know anything, and you've all have informed me now. Um, I did say that I had listened to Epiphany a bunch of times. It was one of the first songs that I really had listened to by Taylor, and it kind of inspired me to check out Folklore more in depth and start making videos on YouTube. I mean, that's how good this song was for me. Now, I haven't seen the Long Pond studio session version of it, so that's why I want to check this out. But I very much appreciate the message and the time for when it came out and the fact that it's folklore. I love that album. I love acoustic stuff, and I think it's got such an amazing track behind it, beat, whatever you want to call it. I'm happy to be part of it. So again, thank you for being on this journey with me, and make sure to go check out Taylor's stuff. After you finish this, go support her at her sources. I'll leave a link in the description, but please subscribe if you haven't. Like this video, leave me a comment. I'd love to hear from you. As always, let's hop right into it.
Keep your helmet, keep your life, son. Just a flesh wound, ease your rifle. Crawling off the beaches now. So I think he's bleeding out, and some things you just can't speak about. With you I serve, with you I fall down, down. What you breathing, what you breathing out. Something med school did not cover. Someone's daughter, someone's mother. Hold your hand through plastic now. Doc, I think she's crashing out.
I need to go back. I'm getting shivers all over again. There's a reason this song hits me so hard. So I think this was released during COVID, if I'm not correct. I think I am correct in that. And the way I've always interpreted this, without looking it up, is that something med school didn't cover, right? You have all these trainees, people that are, best intentions, bright-eyed, doe-eyed, and they come out of med school or they come out of nursing school or they're techs, whatever they may be, and they find themselves in a setting that really, there's no amount of training that can prepare you for disaster. Go to your local ED and you'll see how crazy it is, emergency department. But especially during the pandemic, when most nurses and doctors were bagging 6 to 10 bodies per day, right? I'm sorry to be so graphic, but that was just the reality in some parts of the world. That was maybe the minimum. You'd be tagging people that were deceased right in front of you, and you had no time to reflect upon that. It was wild. And I wasn't there for that portion of the healthcare experience, but I've heard from so many people that that was the case. And salute to anyone that had to endure that. And I think what Taylor's speaking to here is that, this is someone's daughter. This is someone's mother. And it's easy to lose sight of the humanity there when you're touching them through perhaps COVID shields or respirator. You can't see someone's face. The loss of emotion and translation there. Um, but I just remember hearing this done by her for the first time, and I lost my mind. I thought it was so well done, and it hits that point so well done. Um, and I think the original has that sort of like kind of like beat to it, which I really appreciate. But seeing this done live, it's such a different feeling. Um, I almost prefer this version. I like both, but I've rambled way too long. I just have to tell you, like, I'm very excited about this song in particular because it was the catalyst for my Taylor Swift journey. So here we are.
Med school did not cover someone's daughter, someone's mother. Hold your hand through plastic now. Doc, I think she's crashing out. And some things you just can't speak about. Only 20 minutes to sleep, but you dream of some epiphany. Just one single glimpse of relief to make some sense of what you see. With you I serve, with you I fall down, down. Watch you breathing, watch you breathing out, out. With you I serve, with you I fall down, down. Watch you breathing, watch you breathing out, out. Only 20 minutes to sleep, but you dream of some epiphany. Just one single glimpse of relief to make some sense of what you've seen, make sense of what you've seen.
God damn. Now, if that doesn't break your heart, I don't know how else will. I would show that to anyone that says Taylor Swift is not talented or is just a pop star or can't sing. Like, come on. Come on. That is hard hitting and I think describes the tragedy of the pandemic to me in a way that it just encaptures a lot of the emotions and stark realities that were taking place. Now, maybe there's many different interpretations. I'm just on that track in my mind because it seems so relevant to me. But the idea that you could be with a loved one behind literally plastic and not even be able to touch them for the last time or give them comfort, provide the empathy that they need or be there in the moment. And a lot of the sad reality is a lot of times the families couldn't be there because of the risk of transmission. Thank you, Taylor. I mean that. Sorry, that may have sounded condescending. I mean, thank you, Taylor, for capturing that. Not something to really brighten your day, but it definitely is it's a tearjerker and one important message that I think needs to be spread. So I hope you really liked this. I'm glad to be back at Folklore. I promise I'll keep chugging along at my own pace. Bear with me, but yes, I am very much enjoying the journey, and I hope you are too. Please make sure to go support Taylor, but please make sure to also subscribe, like this, leave me a comment. I'd love to hear from you. I really have learned quite a bit on this journey. It has been very, very rewarding and enriching. So thank you so much to everyone that's ever watched one of my Taylor videos. I highly encourage you to go support her. So, and check out my Patreon if you want to support me as well. But until next time, take care.